People that don't heal cannot reach their life's purpose, their full potential, and live the life that they were actually put here to live. And a lot of people out here are running away from their healing. They're justifying the fact that we're all just out here trying to survive, and what is healing anyway? I don't need to do that. And they're living for the next party and for the next material item that they're going to buy or the next vacation. They're not interested in healing their past trauma. But if we do not heal our past trauma, we quite literally cannot tap into our power. I was watching Stranger Things season 4 because I'm so excited for season 5. And if you remember, for the fans out there, 11 doesn't have her powers at the beginning of season 4. And she's getting horribly bullied by some chick probably named like Brittany or something. I forget her name, but she ends up smashing her face with a roller skate because she's so angry, but she does not have her powers. And she doesn't have her powers because she has hidden away something that happened in her past that haunts her, that she feels shame around. And she doesn't want to face it. She wants to move out to the valley with Will's family and just completely have a new life and be this like popular girl in high school. But she's denying her power because her power comes from her rage. If you remember, her power comes from her pain and her rage. And when she actively tries to subdue the flashbacks she's having of her past, where she feels shame, she loses all of her power. And it is only until she goes to Nina and with her papa faces the past and the shame she has around the past can she have her powers back. And I think the point of that in season 4 is to teach us that until we face our childhood trauma, it will control us and own us. And in fact, it is in the pain and the rage from that trauma that we tap into our greatest power. Healing is not this Buddha on a mountaintop, revelatory nirvana experience. Sometimes it is, but it is usually slogging through the pain, crashing out, crying, acting out of pocket, laying in bed like I'm doing now, resting, rotting, being in isolation. That is actually healing. It was only until 11 clocked out of the 80s world in the valley and went to Nina and laid in that water chamber, completely shut off from the outside world, and went inward and faced her past, that she could tap into her powers. And in fact, when she came back at the end of season 4, she was more powerful than she had ever been. For people that want to shame you for healing and make you feel like your healing journey is something to be ashamed of or that it's not worthwhile, look at their life and you probably don't want it. Because when I actually went inward and I looked at my deepest pain that I had been running from, that was when I found my voice, received all of the accolades and visibility that I wanted, could tap into my greatest gifts. My creativity is making me money right now. My creativity is my work. I'm getting paid to exist. I don't need to go into all the reasons why healing worked out for me. But suffice it to say that when we do face our deepest shame, that's when we step into our greatest power. And anybody that tells you otherwise is too scared ass to do their own healing.